So our lesson today is going to continue on with using our ratio tables, except now we're going to do rates. And rates are special because they mean for a unit of 1. So make sure you have pages 23 through 30, and then turn your page to example 1 and the up top where it says find a unit rate. So this is very important right here, so I want you to star it. A rate is a ratio comparing two quantities of different kinds. A unit rate has a denominator of 1. So if you have a highlighter, please highlight. If you do not, please underline. This is very important. We want the denominator of 1. So here's our example. They gave us the ratio, and they have they wrote it as a denominator of 1. So let's look at our first example, and we're going to continue to use ratio tables. So here's my ratio table. You need to draw this as well. Okay. Samantha picked 45 oranges in 5 minutes. Write this rate as a unit rate. So we're talking about oranges and minutes. So 45 oranges in 5 minutes, and I want my denominator 1. So I want this to be 1. So how do I get 5 to 1? I divide by 5. Sometimes we may get fractions or decimals. We might get decimals, and that's okay. 45 divided by 5 is 9, so my answer is 9 oranges. It's the same thing as their example, except we're continuing on with our ratio tables. Okay, example 2. Let's draw our ratio table. Again, you can do it their way as well, but ratio tables keep it consistent to what we've been doing. So, a dragonfly can fly 18 miles in 30 minutes. How far can it travel in 1 minute? So we're talking about miles and minutes. So 18 miles in 30 minutes, I want for 1 minute. Okay? Now again, we're going to work with decimals. Their state a fraction. I want us to go down to 1 because we are not afraid of decimals. So how do I go from 30 down to 1? Divide by 30. 18 divided by 30. So I'm going to get my calculator, type in, 18 divided by 30, and it gives me 0.6. So 0.6 is my answer. And again, they wrote it as a fraction. I want us to write it as a decimal. And we're going to do our secret letters today. So our secret letter is an F. Okay. Let's look at the got it's now. We're going to draw 2 ratio tables. And I'm going to draw mine off to the side. You might need to draw yours a little smaller. So here's one. Here's my other one. We'll split it. And unit rates are nice because you don't need to do any scaling. You can go straight to the answer. So A, Emma downloaded 35 songs in 5 minutes. How many songs did she download per minute? So we're talking about songs and minutes. So 35 songs in 5 minutes. We want it for 1 minute. Again, the denominator or bottom needs to be 1. So to do that, I divide by 5, divide by 5. 35 divided by 5 is 7. So my answer is 7 songs. Okay, Jonathan is baking several loaves of bread to sell in his bakery. He used 9 cups of water and 12 cups of flour. How much water will he use per cup of flour? So we're talking about water and flour. 9 cups of water gives me 12 cups of flour. Again, I want the bottom to be 1. So how do I go from 12 down to 1? Divide by 12. Divide by 12. 9 divided by 12 does not end up working out, but let's type it in our calculator. It gives me 0.75. Okay, so 0.75 cups. So again, we will have decimals, that's okay. Unit rate is used a lot with shopping. So when we go shopping, we know that things aren't like $2 even. They're $2.50, $2.25. When you're ready, turn your page. We are going to go all the way down to the bottom of your page to finding unit price. So make sure you're where it says find a unit price. So you can use what you know to find unit rates to find a unit price. A unit price is the cost per unit. So if you've ever gone to a store and you see in the bulk section it does it per pound, that's what this is talking about. So this one is, it costs $36 for 4 movie tickets. What's the price per ticket? Again, we got the denominator to 1. So let's draw our ratio table because I do not like the way they did theirs. We're talking about cost and tickets. So $36 for 4 tickets. I want the denominator to be what? I want it to be 1. So I divide by 4, divide by 4. 36 divided by 4 is 9. Okay, so my next key letter, so you're going to put it right here, is O. O, as in ocean. So put your key letter O right here. Okay. Let's turn our page now, and here's another problem. We're talking about potted plants, and I want the price per plant. So I'm going to draw my ratio table. It says 4 potted plants cost $88. What is the price per plant? So we always like to have money up top. So this is going to be the cost. This is the plants. So it costs $88. And there's 4 plants. I want my denominator to be what? I want it to be 1. So we're going to divide by 4. Divide by 4. Again, let's use our calculator. 88 divided by 4 gives me 22. So it's $20, $2 per plant. Now I want you to look down to the guided practice. You are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you're doing numbers 1 through 6. When you're ready, pause the video, do these on your own, and then press play, and then I'll go over each of these answers. Okay, so I'm going to draw ratio tables for all of these. Okay, and the first one is talking about points and quarters. So points, quarters. I'm just going to put a Q because of time. 44 points, 4 quarters. I want a denominator of 1. So divide by 4, and I get 11. So 11 points. Okay, next one. We have feet and seconds. 125 feet, 5 seconds. My denominator needs to be what? 1. Divide by 5. Divide by 5. 125 divided by 5 gives me 25. So 25 feet. Okay. Our next one. We're talking about miles, gallons. So 360 miles, 12 gallons. We want a denominator of 1, so we divide by 12. Hopefully we're getting the hang of this, that you always just divide by this bottom number. 360 divided by 12. Whoops. 360 divided by 12. There we go. Is 30. So my answer is 30 miles. And this last one in the top section. Okay, we're talking about meters and seconds. 12 meters in 28 seconds. I want it for 1 second. So again, we're going to divide by 28. That's okay. We will get a decimal, not a problem. 12 divided by 28. Ooh, real ugly. But we're going to do 0.42. Let's do 0.43. So about 0.43 meters. Okay, because we want the denominator to be 1. Okay, my next key letter is X. So you should have a word spelled out by now, and it was our cute little guy on the front. Last two. So while I'm reading, I'll draw my diagram. Molly shot 20 baskets in 4 minutes. Nico shot 6 baskets in 6 minutes. How many more baskets did Nico shoot per minute? So let's see. This is baskets. This is minutes. So we have 20 baskets in 4 minutes. Nico shot 42 in 6. So we're going to need to make another diagram. Baskets, minutes. I have Nico doing 42 in 6. So we'll do this one first. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. I get 7. So Nico shot 7. Divide by 4 because we want this to be 1. Divide by 4. That gives me 5. So Molly shot 5. So how many more baskets did Nico get? 7 minus 5 is 2 more baskets. Okay, for Carolina's birthday, her mom took her and 4 friends to the water park. She paid $40 for 5 student tickets. What is the price per 1 student ticket? So we have cost and tickets. So $40 for 5 tickets. We want the cost for 1. Divide by 5. Divide by 5, and 40 divided by 5 is 8. So it's $8 for 1 ticket. Okay, that is it for your homework. What I would like you to do is rate yourself. You understand, or you still have some questions. All right, guys, don't forget to have written down your keyword, which was our cute furry little friend. That's it for today.